Hello guys, welcome back to Gospel News. Information still full our table here. Oh, they say don't read. Oh God. Hey, they say remain Peter, Obina and the Labour Party say they never give fine. Remember that yesterday I brought you one man, an ex-presidential candidate, we carry matter for this Tinubu Shetima go court. Say, made them disqualify them. That one, they give him 40 million naira fine, make he go pay. May see as they be. And remember that Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the PDP, is also in court over saying that they should disqualify Tinubu and Shetima. The matter no even end there now. They say that Nigeria Supreme Court don't award 2 million naira against PDP over suit seeking disqualification of Tinubu and the Shetima. They say, you remember Peter Obi whenever collect woto from the Nigerian government, say PDP, he may go pay 2 million naira for disturbing the court with this particular case. And on another development, they say that the Biafra Prime Minister, what did they call Simon Ekpa? He don't give update based on waiting they happen for on ground for Biafra territory. I say waiting be that, waiting can happen again. He said that they have finally defeated the Nigerian government in that region. That the Biafra Liberation Army, he don't give Nigerian government woto. That as it is now, say, now drone, they won't come take go, they fight for those places, for Biafra territory now. Because of there is no manpower, again, they don't get people who go help them commit genocide. But I still get them out. I still get everything I want to talk proof for that matter. No time to waste time. See the update that he dropped to the general public. Una go wait small, make I give una full information on waiting we know concerning that matter there. When it can drop, give us. Congratulations to the Biafra Liberation Army. Una they do wonders. So we will go see waiting happen. We make them come disqualify and we make them come find PDP 2 million naira. The Supreme Court of Nigeria has awarded a sum of 2 million naira against the People's Democratic Party, along with dismissing the party's suit seeking the disqualification of President-elect Bola Tinubu and Vice President-elect Kashim Shettima. In few days' time, we'll be calling them President Tinubu and Vice President Kashim Shettima. The Apex Court ruling was over the alleged double nomination of Shettima during the 2023 general election. The PDP and its candidate in the 2023 presidential election, Atiku Abubakar, had approached the court to seek the disqualification of Tinubu and Shettima over the contending issue of double nominations, claiming that same violated Electoral Act. So even me, as I speak to you now, I wanted to go to court to say whether they disqualify Tinubu. But the way they take the slam fine on people, now make I tell my lawyer, I say, oh God, no go again, no, don't go to that court again, no go fight the suit. It don't almost step into the court. Now so I take call him. Now run, it take run, come back. Now George self come they call him. Come now, come with your petition, come with your charges against Tinubu. I say no, I know they do again. You don't read. But a 5-member panel of the Apex Court on Friday held that the PDP is not a member of the APC and therefore lacked the locus standi to institute that suit. You don't read. They say the only person where they inside APC, now if he fight the suit against Tinubu, if like say I go join APC, ma if he fight that suit so that they go feel disqualify him. In fact, they don't even agree make I enter the party safe. They say Justice Adamu Jauru, who read the judgment, described the PDP's action as meddlesome in the internal affair of the APC, which he is not part of. They say PDP na thief. Say wetin no concern them inside APC. And so they take wrong, enter inside, go they pull out. So they say make them bring 2 million naira to appease the goals of APC. If not, they go collect woto. The court therefore dismissed the case for lack of merit and awarded a sum of 2 million naira against the PDP. It noted that a political party cannot challenge the internal action of another political party. The PDP had based its appeal on the ground that the appellate court erred in law when it dismissed its appeal and upheld a trial court decision that the litigation was incompetent and without merit. According to the PDP, the ruling party broke the law by choosing Shettima as the senatorial candidate for Borno Central and vice presidential candidate at the same time. Tinubu and Shettima are scheduled to be sworn in as Nigeria's next president and vice president on May 29, as things stands right now. Now this one, they don't give PDP. So it remains P2B will never collect any woto on this fight against Tinubu's inauguration. So PDP, Labour Party and P2B, you know, saying Igbo man, so they get brain where they know they enter one chance easily with these people. But Abu, sorry, who say, did you say Abuki? No, not what you call. But Atiku Abubakar, as a northerner, it just they carry the waka anyhow within lawyers. And so they tell waka enter this trap. Plus the other man too, we say na waiting which party? Hope Democratic HDP. And so they slam that one 40 million naira, may go pay, may see how see they be for him body. Before we go to this Prime Minister of Biafra's case, now we don't review something very heavy and secretive to the general public. May we listen to this video concerning this case of Tinubu and the 2023 elections. Let's watch this.
The trick. And we know for sure that this was headed by an international organ trafficking cartel. They funded the National Assembly of some people estimate to the tune of $6.2 billion US. They also bought all the Nigerian government, federal government hospitals at the cost of $3.2 billion US. They even offered to buy all the Catholic hospitals for $2 billion, but the bishops refused that. So this is a well-organized cartel who are actually moving into Nigeria in order to actually buy up, or they have already paid an advance on all our organs. Anybody in the Federal Republic of Nigeria has no entitlement to their organs as it stands today with the law. And we know this for sure, that these are billionaires from the United States who funded this organ trafficking cartel to take the organs of Nigerians. Now, my colleague AGK had asked whether I was there when this cartel made the negotiation. The answer is yes, I was physically present in a deliberation. We were called as leaders of the private health sector to the headquarters of General Electric, the biggest company in the world, the leading medical company in the world. I was representing the Catholic Medical Practitioners of Nigeria and the Association of General and Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria as the committee chairman of the National Health Act. And presiding over this National Health Act public hearing was Senator Ike Ekweremadu, who was then the Deputy Senate President. And
let me comment there. Who did you say was presiding?
Well, Senator Ike Ekweremadu. He was the presiding senator for the bill public hearing. And the sponsor, the chief sponsor, was Ifeanyi Okowa, now governor, but then Senator Ifeanyi Okowa. And just sitting by his side was also Dr. Chris Ngige, so who was then a senator. So all of them were there, and I made this argument directly, pointing out Section 48. That Section 48 makes an exemption that is impossible. You don't exempt. There is no situation in medicine where you can overrule or say the consent is waived. Consent is never waived. It could be transferred to the next of kin, but it's never waived in any situation. That is part of the Helsinki Declaration. So it's an international treaty. So we cannot make an exemption here in Nigeria. Then I also pointed out the loophole in Section 51. You cannot have the medical practitioner or the medical director of a hospital be the one to authorize that an organ is taken from someone to be given to another person. So it is wrong. You can't give what you don't have. That's a legal principle. Okay. Then I pointed out in Section 53 that it is also when you say reasonable cost for reimbursement of reasonable payments. What does that mean? Is 10 million naira reasonable payment for kidney? Some people will tell you that too. So you actually legalize the sale of organs in Section 53. Now, my colleague AGK had asked whether I was there when this cartel made a negotiation. The answer is yes, I was physically present in a deliberation. We were called as leaders of the private health sector to the headquarters of General Electric, the biggest company in the world, the leading medical company in the world. And we were told that Bill Gates offered them $2 billion to build 260 hospitals in Nigeria. So they want us to name our price so that we can be paid off, so we will leave the entire medical system, so that we will not be practicing medicine, we will not be practicing pharmacy, we will not be practicing laboratory science. In Nigeria, no Nigerian will be in the medical profession. And we should just name our price so we will be compensated for. We couldn't believe ourselves.
Why would anyone do a thing like that?
This was done. I was present. It's not somebody told me. I was physically present before the executives of a General Electric with a number of other Nigerians in the health sector, in pharmacy, in laboratory sciences, and there were executives of GE from their headquarters in New York. This is the first time it's happening in the history of humanity. Nothing like this has ever happened. And I warned Ike Kurumado before the Senate, and Nigerians there will bear me witness, and many of them still remember. I told Ike Kurumado before the entire public hearing that he will be the first victim of this law he is standing for. Before everybody. Senator Kowa can also bear me witness because he was there. And I told him, it now seems like a prophecy come true. And this was exactly what happened. That the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria sold the entire organs of the Nigerian people, even when they knew that this was the situation. And that is very, very, very bad on us as a whole nation.
All right. Una don't hear matter we be say it dey tough so as I dey talk to you now. Una don't hear matter we be say it dey happen now. These people so now cause this organ harvesting. Even now this Ike Kurumado self now even don't still open eyes. Plus that one when that guy from Anambra State can still expose give the general public. But all those things never stop to show you say these things wey dey happen for Nigeria so no be secret something. Get some people, Igbo people wey be say then they preside when they take on kidnap our organs for Nigeria. When you look at the situation of these things in Africa, every time now Nigeria they be their main target. I don't know why, because like say the kidney the way they themselves they sweet and I don't know all these bigots themselves they will say, oh, we are bringing charity to Africa. Can't see waiting then the thief. You self you go shock. Now thief they can't thief. I bet me will come up for their matter. Ye people now so now want thief Africa dry. There's a BRU GIE update. Biafrans defeated jihadists and terrorists at police Nigeria. And the ground forces have no man to commit the genocide where they commit against Biafrans. Now waiting in the tweet. So they say this thing no possible for them again. Now they have drones with rifles, all in the quest to force Biafra to accept Islamic State. This is not to be used against bandits, Taliban of Nigeria or Boko Haram, but to be used against Biafrans and for their continued genocide against Biafra. We will defeat you again. Deploy it to the southeast. You can't kill our women and children again. You can't burn our communities again and go free. We have seen your drone and countermeasures we follow from the Biafra side. Now waiting a come out can't tell us. So for those of us who know to understand all this big grammar where they write here, he said that the Biafra Liberation Army we don't set up, so say they don't flush all the Fulani terrorists, yes, and even the security agencies we be say then they go communities go they burn down. Remember that recently Okigwe was totally razed down by the Nigerian military and the other security agencies. But as I speak to you now, according to waiting Simon Ekpa, the Biafra Prime Minister, right, can't give the general public. He said that these people have been defeated. Say they don't run, go meet drone. Say now drone now they won't take fight because they no see police people. We won't come join them. May they can't go the fight. They see say this drone now a carry AK-47. But the way sorry you may not go bad place, so they go collect the AK-47 and even use the drone against you. When you go think say the drone don't they return to your base. You don't know, say, don't carry another material come meet on for there. So, but according to this information here, he say countermeasures will be taken to make sure, say, that these drones are taken care of, according to the Biafra Prime Minister. But we still have a lot of checkpoints. Please, if there are checkpoints in your location, please write them down on the comment section so that himself go see, say, checkpoints still full for Biafra land, and the military, the police still have their stations and barracks functioning. We never hear say they don't run, come out. So the act of they don't defeat them or this tweet now, if you go still make them, may they go begin the burn communities again, because each time he comes out to tell them say they have been defeated, they say, now wait till they talk, they will now carry action, go follow those communities, follow our people. Now those ones, nah. Remember when they burn Turkey, all those kind of things, everybody fled. Our people were crying tooth and nail, say, it's unacceptable. So it's no easy. So now make we they talk about these things sometimes, say, may they talk the ones who will go feed do, because we don't have a territory as I speak to you now. Until we don't get our territory, where we say this side na Biafra territory. It's a no-go area, no matter your aircraft, no matter your spacecraft, no matter your F-16, F-75 or whatever. Now waiting I say make I just tell them there so that the one we will go feed do, and we go they talk. The one we will never do, we will go they talk. You get the point now. I'll see you guys on the next one. Anyways, kudos to the Biafra Liberation Army for their effort in wiping Fulani terrorists from our territory. God bless you.